Let's try it again. Alright, so my entire thing crashed, but now it's saying I have been streaming for 5 minutes. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Okay. Okay. We're good. No sound coming through the door. So, oh, if that wasn't creepy enough. Oh, I hate TVs with the static noise. Oh, we got a red room.
Something about this place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, well, it gives me the creeps too. Nothing coming from there. Okay. Did I want to do that? Paper's a month old. I'd be feeling better, or at least a bit more calm. Hey, Bald Can. How's it going? Now I know who made the box, but he died years ago. His name is Argos Legrand. As soon as I find out more, I'll let you know. I believe his key lies in returning the box. If you have a list from the auction at which you purchased it, you can surely locate the former owner. I think things have improved since I sent it back to you. Yes, I'm positive. I hope everything is going well. Probably not, but you know. Cups are clean, except for the dust. Pictures of a middle-aged woman. We got people's diaries and an old piano. Oh, God, I wish that would stop. What did the 0 say to the 8? That's a good belt. Must be a compulsive smoker. Dining room, kitchen. There's no hiding spot in here. Dear daughter, I've tried to arrange the keys for you. The ones in the right-hand column are old keys. I keep them only just in case. Colored metal keys are for the security door to the shops and locks. Jesus, I'm not going to remember all of this. Coffee and tea galore. Dishes clean except for the dust. Goddamn. That's funny. Okay, the door is gone. The door is gone. Well, that's... What's the best thing about Switzerland? Can I hide in here? Wardrobe is open. He'd sure he'd fit inside. Okay. An open Bible and a bottle of whiskey. Can't say I found him that conquer. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know. What is the best thing about Switzerland? Oh, another coin. Excellent. Bit creepier. Husher and Fisher have the same taste for... Actually, someone burned the bed? Well, that's creepy. Books, booze, pills, all too familiar. The room reeks of desperation. I don't know, but either way, the flag is a big. Oh my god! I even knew that one, and I didn't think of it.
Angelica, I hope you are the one to find this, my daughter. I have had a few problems. Some sort of nightmares or visions. I don't know what to call them. I'm exhausted. I have a hard time falling asleep, and the doctor believes it's stress. But I suspect it's something else altogether. That blasted box. Sebastian, yes, you've got to find Husher. Sebastian Husher, the professor. My friend.
That's a nerdy joke, Bald Can. Nerdy joke.
And ask him how he did away with this. Ask him whether he also saw things. Ask him why he's abandoned me like this.
He's probably dead.
Ask the black figure. Those who crawl do not want to see it. They crawl. And the noise they make. No, don't ask. Don't get near. I can't sleep because of that noise. Because they drag me.
You're welcome.
They are taking me. The black figure. I don't want to see it either. The figure. Please. Whatever you do, don't listen to the box.
We already have. I'm sorry, old man. We've been in that room. Stop it with the heartbeat. How's your evening going so far, Can? What kind of camera you'd expect to see in the Wild Wild West film? Looked like you tried taking pictures of something. Faces in the dark. Shadows with nothing there. More shadows with nothing there. Film development material. The whole process seems like magic to me. Okay, that one seems okay. This one's not too bad. I have to go to sleep soon because early morning awaits. Early morning. Good stuff? Good bad stuff? Mirror shattered to pieces. No bathtub. Old bathtub, no curtains. Covered in a fine layer of dust. You probably took the curtains down because there were shadow prints coming through the curtain. And didn't want to see it anymore. I don't blame him. Harbor family photos. Another empty room. Another bathroom. Interesting place to hang your photos. Quite. This golf tournament tomorrow. Well, that'll be interesting. That should be fun. You gonna win? You gonna win? You bring it home? That so does not sound good. I am not going in there. Nope, nope. Oh, fuck my life. Is it this one? You plan to? Excellent. want to go far from this place. There's a puzzle. It's a puzzle I didn't look at in one of the rooms. It's a dining room and a kitchen room. Well, good luck to you. I hope you do. I think I'm missing an ingredient to mix in here. Okay. Okay. I can't open up my inventory. I'm missing an ingredient. You don't need luck. You have skill. Okay, we're gonna combine this in the spray bottle? No? Okay. Hydrogen peroxide. Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to go in that room. That may be in the dining room or the kitchen. I've forgotten something. I'm not quite sure. What do you think? I've literally grabbed everything from every other room that I could possibly think of. I couldn't have forgotten something somewhere unless it's in this apartment somewhere. If it's in this apartment somewhere, I may have forgotten to pick it up. But God, this is creepy. So creepy. There has to be something else that I've forgotten. I kind of ran through the beginning because it was terrifying. So let's try the dining room and the kitchen again. Is it this one? No, it is this one. Can't listen. Hi, puppy dog. I'm busy. No. I don't know why you're slobbering on me. Ugh. Okay. Let's look through this again. The fuck? Okay. Oh. I think it's this one. Yep.
Find a place to hide.
Go. Thank you for the creepy footsteps amidst of the the creepiness.
Is that for real?
Yes, it was for real, Daniel. Hi, Brightclaw. How's it going? So glad you enjoyed yourself. That's fine. How are you? I haven't seen much of you today. You've been busy. Bunch of books, novels, really. Don't touch the piano. God, why would you do that? The newspaper's a month old. Let's go into the kitchen. So if you've got anything, because apparently I did already forget a lamp. You got home. Oh, rice pasta noodles. Okay, this was the dishes that are clean but dusty. That's the coffee. I don't want to know what's inside. Okay. There's a soul on the street. Oh. Box of dead cockroaches. Okay. See, I want a snake. How's your day been? Nala went home last night. She was very excited, very happy to be going home. Is this the puzzle room? This is the puzzle room. Combine with this? I don't know. How? Okay, I picked up 2 more things. But I'm not combining the wet food with something. Me neither. I mean, we never did... We never did open this thing. You'll miss her? Use. No. Oh, wait. Do you have like the... Maybe I do have to combine it with something. There we go. Okay. Spin. Oh, spin the whole thing. Okay. She's very happy to be home. She cried when she saw her family. She cried when she went home. She was very excited and wouldn't stop barking. So, you know, she... Oh, okay. She's very happy. Very happy. Oh my god, all of them move. Okay. Oops. Too far. I have a feeling it can't be this easy. Yeah, no, of course it can't be that easy. Oh, it's gonna be like one of these. Oh my gosh, is this one too? Oh no. I don't even know where that's one is gonna end up. So close. So close. Oh no, that was good. Oh my god, it's gotta go over here though. One more. We didn't do it. Check. Heck yeah. Doing it backwards. Keychain and 2 keys with a peculiar ornament. Oh, we just learned out where this was from the note. E? No. How do I get to the old notes? How's work, Bright Claw? You came home. You came home. Okay, so now we have a key. Where we normally didn't have any keys. We can just get the heck out of here. God, I hate walking around. I totally forget where we are. Okay. We have a key and some locked doors. I don't remember a single thing that that giant list said, and I don't know how to get to the note again, like in my inventory. So. Oh, I can't use a key on this one. Alright. Okay, it's not creepy. Does this key open it then? Alright, this is the key. Let's listen again. Oh, nothing? Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Gas bottles. Why is there so much shit here? I don't know. You tell me. This looks like the same room that I was in before. Nothing more than cigarette butts. What a dumpster.
No way.
It's locked. It's locked. He's so grumpy. I did have the webcam on my dogs who are currently lounging in front of the heat right now, but my game crashed in the first 5 minutes. So I just turned it off. Oh, I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to. No, okay.
No way.
No.
Hell with that.
Of course it's not the right key. But there's 3 floors to go through. Window's missing a latch? There we go. Let's get into the shed here. Not creepy at all.
Good God. I hope the door can be opened from here.
Yeah, me too. Walter Sullivan, security agent number 09534. Okay. Square torch. Okay. Plenty of tools, but I don't need any. Then why did I come in here? I literally came here for that. That was it.
Good.
Door is already open. All right. Let's go see if this key goes anywhere else. God, if I have to hide. I really hope I don't have to hide because I am so far away from being able to hide anywhere. How did you enjoy watching Slime Rancher earlier? I finally upgraded my jetpack so I can shoot water. So we can get rid of those nasty slimes. Locked. Key?
No.
No. Okay. Locked. Key? No. Locked. Key?
No way.
Locked.
Hell with that.
Key?
No.
I wish if you couldn't open them, it would actually just say. It would just be like, you know, no one would have keys. Locked. Key. Locked. Key.
No way.
Locked. It's best gameplay right here. Oh! Okay. Here it is. I think we're good. Hopefully we'll be able to find
Is
a
anyone there?
hiding spot soon. Looks like there's clothes all over the floor.
Seems empty. I hope nobody minds
Jackets.
when I take a peek inside.
Instructions on mixture. How to combine several chemicals. Erica, come see me when you read this. I couldn't find the luminol. I think it's in your locker, but you must have left a key in a trouser pocket as usual. When you find it, get some hydrogen peroxide. We have that. Come home and mix them up as follows. 200 milliliters of stabilizer, regardless of the final amount of the product. 1 milliliter of dimethanol sulfide and 2 milliliters hydrogen peroxide for every milligram of luminol. Okay. 50 milliliters of distilled water as a base, and another 50 milliliters if the total mixture is more than half a liter. Jesus. Hydrogen peroxide, dimethyl sulfite, stabilizer, and distilled water. Remember that bottles A and B are the same size and their taps are identical. Okay. Jeez, this apartment's huge. Several photo albums. What was that noise? I think that room's okay. Can't open the cabinet. It has a lock. Okay, I don't have anything that can open that. Look at all this. Considering how I got in here, can't help but feel like a thief. Oh well. You do. Manpower. Sci-fi movie poster. Ads and exhibits from all over the world. This room seems okay. Gotta find a place to hide though.
Natt.
Oh. Sorting through a lady's clothes. Didn't find a thing. A ghost, a monster, a demon, my insanity. Show them to Erica when she comes back. Do not go downstairs. Okay. Oh, more keys. Certainly need some of them here. Oh my god, I don't know which one. Information. Okay. The ones on the right-hand column are old keys. I only keep them just in case. Okay, the right-hand column. Okay. Nothing on the absolute right. Colored metal keys of the security door for the shop and the locks. Colored metal keys. Okay. Square gold keys and the plastic keys are all devices and apparatuses. Round and triangular keys are the copies you made for the old display cases. Ooh, round and triagonal keys. Round. Round. Oh, I only get 3. Oh, okay. Small gold keys for the little box with your mother's things. Okay. I don't know what I need keys for, though. we have a hiding spot in here? There's a room I haven't gone in yet.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea. You want one?
Sure. That's a huge scorpion, alright. And a spider. Oh. No, we're not gonna grab that coin. Nope, nope, nope. We're not gonna do it. Horror anthropologies, how appropriate. I have pet food. I have crickets. For the spider. Spider went straight for the food. Excellent. Yes. There we go. Oh, I'm a smart cookie. Another guitar. I've always loved dim lights. Okay, there's so not a hiding hole in here. Okay, so we need a key for the bathroom mirror, I believe. Okay, we'll need a key for the bathroom mirror. Display cases, the safe, storage rooms, square, gold keys. Black plastic keys are also for devices and apparatuses in the shop. Oh, no problem. Not a problem. Okay. Today was fairly relaxed at work, so you can't really complain. That's good. That's good. Yesterday was stressful. That's not good. Just busy, lots to do. Well, you had that meeting too, didn't you? A 2-hour meeting in the evening? That sucks. Okay. Let's look at the keys. We need... we need the key to the motorcycles. Yeah. So we can get the heck away from here. The security door to the shop. Because we need... I don't even know what keys I'm supposed to need. Security door for the shop? That works. Storage rooms and warehouses. Okay. Colored metal, not colored, square, round silver keys. It's kind of gold. It's not gold keyed. Okay. And then colored metal keys for the security door. then my fiance's just sliding me cookies underneath my computer screen. Round and triangle for the display cases. Okay, so we got display cases. We got the... Right? This will be display cases, security shop and locks, and... Round green... The motorcycle, right? I said the motorcycle, yeah. We're taking the motorcycle. Shop storage units. Stress is bad, okay? They open the shop storage rooms. Okay, we searched through these clothes. I don't know if I need to find any more keys or not. I don't see a thing in that pile of clothes. Why are we walking around apartments at 1 o'clock in the morning? Tell me this. This is into the study. And I can't listen, so I guess we're safe. That was a spider, that's a scorpion, that's the books. That's it. Alright. Can't listen again, so I guess we're safe. This is the... Maybe? No? Okay. Still have to look through clothing then. God, realistic old house sounds. I go this way? I never went in this door. Oh. I hate you. Did you hear him? He giggled. No? Okay. God, what the hell is over here? Erica Farber's flat. God, this is such a weird... This has to be like the living room, dining room or something. Is there a place to hide? Plant is dead. Soil is dry to the bones. More clothes to go through. Why does she have clothes in the living room, in the kitchen floor? Nope. Pizza. Really old pizza. A dead plant. Nice record player. Oh. More clothes to sift through. And does this make 1, 2, 3, 4 piles of clothes so far? How many piles of clothes do we have to sift through? Oh, there we go. Finally got a key. Okay. Among the dirty laundry. Quite a record. Okay. Let's get out of here and go back to the bathroom. There's no hidey hole in here, so I really hope we don't experience the thing. Because I'll be running forever. Is this the bathroom? Yes. This key. This bottle looks useful. Awesome. Oh, luminol. Okay. Don't overthink things, Daniel. Nothing to do here. Okay. So we go back to the red photography room in the old Farber place.
It's called the dark room.
Thank you. Couldn't think of the name.
My uncle has one.
And this is locked. Yep. Okay. So we go back to Farber's. Farber's place. Yeah. So not looking forward to it. No, no, no. Where are you going? I love the really sudden camera angle change at the end, so it makes you turn around in circles. It's very nice. Oh, we got another coin to get another thing inside the shop as well too. Another fortune. Even though I don't think it's really telling us anything. I think it's just fortunes. It was this way, right? Yeah, it was. Who wants to live in an old place like this? This is such a weird maze of rooms and unnecessary hallways. The dark room. Is it this way? Yeah. I hate the ominous music. I like how the bedroom has the hiding spot, but we have to be in the dark room. Okay. information. Ugh. 200 milligrams of stabilizer, regardless of the final amount of the product. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what the stabilizer is. $50 milliliters of distilled water. Which one is distilled water? How am I supposed to know? Restart. When you've got it all, add the luminoid. Okay, conversions. Oh, A, B, C, and D. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so C is the stabilizer. And D is the distilled water. Okay, so 50 milliliters of distilled water. One milliliter of dimethyl sulfoxide. 1 milliliter. Oh, how am I supposed to know that that's 1 milliliter? And 2 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. $200 of this, no matter what. Okay. 1 milliliter of B and 2 milliliters of A. One milliliter. Check. If you found a setup like that in a sink somewhere, you'd back slowly out of the house and not ruin it and not try it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you know what? How much? Got it all. Add the luminol. The total mixture is more than half a liter. We got 200. We got 50. That's already more than that. So we'll need 2 milliliters of dimethyl sulfoxide and 4 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. 100 milliliters of distilled water. Okay. 100 milliliters of distilled water. Okay. And this one is, C is the stabilizer. 200 milliliters regardless. This is math. Who wants to do math in a video game? 1 milliliter of 2 milliliters of A. No. 4 milliliters of A and 2 milliliters of B. 4 and 2. Check. Darn it. Do this. I can do this. How much luminol do I have? Oh, for each milligram of luminol. Yeah. How much luminol do I have? Oh, no, that's not okay. Well, I guess that's an easy way to cancel this out. My nothing. Inventory. Luminol. Hydrogen peroxide. Luminol. 150 milligrams of luminol. So if I have 150 milligrams of luminol, it should be 150 milligrams of dimethyl and 50, 2 per milligram. 300 milligrams of hydrogen peroxide. Hello, Grabs. Okay. We're doing math here. Doing math. Okay. 200 milliliters of the stabilizer. The stabilizer is C. Because, you know. Math. 2 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide per milligram of luminol. We have 150 luminol. We need 2 times that. So we need 300 grams. And it starts at 525. So we need to drain it to... You just learned math for your school? That's awesome. We need to drain it to 225. Okay. Okay, that's good. C is easy. C is we need 200. So we need to drain it till it gets 100. I've been doing it wrong. Oh, I've been doing it right. Okay. And then this one's distilled. We need to use 50 milliliters of base and add another 50 milliliters so the mixture is more. Yeah, so we need 100 of this. So we drain it to 200. Okay. This is the spicy one. There's no thingamabob. We need 150 grams. $150 grams. 150 grams, okay. Oh my gosh, it worked. I think I managed to not screw this up. Now I just need a way to carry this stuff. Oh, we have a spray bottle. We totally got a spray bottle. Developer is all set. You know, this is exactly what we needed to do in a scary game, is to develop old film.
Old scary film.
Old scary film, exactly.
Yes. Put them at 8mm snuff films.
Can we do it on this?
Or Grandpa Solo.
I don't know where I actually have to use this, though. But we have keys now that go to, like, different places. What are you even mixing? Some biker meth? No, it was like some developing, like film developed stuff. We got it. We can go use our coin on the machine. And then we got extra keys to go somewhere as well, too. So let's get the hell out of this apartment where we all know the big bad monster lives. Right? Yeah. Totally go to a dark and creepy room just to mixture to develop old film. While walking around a house at... Is it right? While walking around a house at 1:45 in the morning. Let's go to the shop. I haven't been to the shop in a while. I feel like. Even though the shop sucks because it's so big and messy. We can hide under here. Yes, we can hide under here. Got another coin for this silly machine. Oh, we can't use it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's this coin. A ball with a message. I see your future. What do I see? Something there that shouldn't be. Oh, great. Thank you. Bunch of cheap stuff. Books and ornaments. I want to look at that thing again.
I didn't see anything odd on the
No, I didn't. I didn't see anything odd. Where do I have locked stuff? Oh, I have a locked room down in the storage room. Oh my god, do I have to go in the storage room again? Locked room in the storage room. Ugh. I hate the storage room. That's where Erica died. But that's like the only place that I haven't really been, yeah. Okay. I still have a light. I have luminous spray. No, okay. Do I combine the luminous spray with the light? Nope. I combine the luminous spray with the other light? Nope, okay. Do I combine... I tried to inspect it, actually. I wanted to inspect it. Old school torch with the clip attachment.
good.
Okay. An ultraviolet light. That's not going to be creepy at all, right? Now I have to go down to the storage room. I killed Erica in the storage room. I didn't mean to kill Erica in the storage room. It just happened. We've been here before. But we brought keys. Fuck me. Okay. Creepy time. Okay. You ready? Totally ready.
Good. Time to play detective.
What? Okay. I want to be going this way? Why are there handprints on some of the doors? What the fuck? What the? But I didn't choose anything. I didn't choose anything. It put me in that room. I was so confused.
Where am I?
Well, well, it appears as though the Prince of Slumber will be granting us an audience. How are you feeling, Your Highness?
I had to do it all over again. No, I have to do it all over
I
again.
had a dream. I'm okay. Thanks for coming, Lydia.
Mr. Neuer, my name is Alina, and I found you inside the Husher's house. I'm glad to see you're better.
Yes,
Well, that's not fair.
I think I remember you. Thank you so much, Alina. I owe you my life.
Don't mention it.
It wanted me
Mr.
to
Neuer,
spray,
I
and I
found
clicked the
some
button,
notes and recordings from
but he
the
never
Husher's
sprayed. I
home.
think I was supposed to go in the
If you're looking
wardrobe.
for the Hushers, you might meet them.
Oh, thank you once again. I'm sure they'll be helpful. The truth is, I was thinking of leaving as soon as possible to...
Daniel, the doctor said you need complete rest. Complete.
I'm fine, really. I found this. Apparently, Husher received a music box from an acquaintance.
Done all this.
We need to find Husher. I saw the box.
I have to do the whole thing over again. To do the whole episode. I'll do the whole episode, like, off stream. Yeah. Off stream. Like this weekend or something if I want to continue this. Who do we want to be? That's not a lot of stealth. Well, let's be Renee first. I have other games downloaded. Ugh, I don't want to do this again. You guys have seen it all. Oh. Trying every door is so annoying as well too. I wish it just told you. This is Erica Farber's apartment. I should, find a key to get in here. These are random people's stuff. I'll never be able to find it. Maybe this time I won't accidentally kill Erica by going into the wrong door. Can I choose a different episode? Nope. Alright, let's see what else I got. What else do we got? We have... Yeah, I'll do that episode like off stream this weekend so we can get past it because I'm pretty sure that was the end of the episode too, and I died at the very end. But it wouldn't let me spray anything. So, what else am I supposed to do? I have a game called Layers of Fear. I need to install .NET Framework 3.5 to be able to play this game. Does that sound right? Hold on one sec. Frame. Stupid's playing Gloomhaven. My fiance's playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Playing? Why? Is it not playing? Do you just walk around and do what it tells you to do?
It's boring.
It's boring? Oh, that's not good.
It's unworthy of the franchise.
Unworthy of the franchise.
Yes.
Thanks. Gloomhaven and Ark Evolved are free on Epic today. Gloomhaven's free? I'll play Gloomhaven. I actually played the board game Gloomhaven with my brothers. Hold on. On Epic? I never look at Epic. Why was it canceled? My installation was canceled. Because Gloomhaven's actually expensive. Sale ends on the 29th at 5. Oh, okay. I got it for a while now. Okay, I don't have to do this today. Freaking me out, Grubs. It's 10:45. I thought I had like an hour left. Okay, haven't played this before. Oh, photosensitive epilepsy. You have a history of epilepsy. Wee woo, wee woo. Yes, Miss Piano, you're very loud. Unity. Don't forget to activate the game. I didn't even add it to my cart or anything like that. I'll do it tomorrow. Layers of Fear is a unique, immersive game experience in which every decision affects the narrative. As in life, it is the doors you open, the memories you take with you, and the shadows you explore that will define who you are. This may be our game, but it is your journey. Oh my god. That was so loud.
Hey, man.
Chroma aberration, flares, shadows, textures. Inheritance. Oh, okay. New game. I like the loading bar, which is like this paintbrush blit at the bottom. Let's put the volume at 200%. Yeah, every fucking game developer ever. Let's blast people's eardrums.
I know how you must feel.
Do you know?
Lost. Alone. Hopeless.
Okay.
You probably deserve it.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
But
Holy
even
shit.
for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Finish it. Finish him. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. While how lovely that is, I need to change my thingy to be, what is it, layers? Fear. Come on. You saw it there. You did. Oh, now you're just thinking. Apparently, there's a second one. Layers of Fear, adventure game, horror, indie game, mystery. Okay, those are some interesting tags on it. Can we turn off the head bob? Oh. An Artist's Triumph Gallery opening wows critics. The exhibition proved an immense success. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination. The name of the artist keeps keeps being scratched out. Interesting. What does it say? Popcle? Popcle. What kind of animal's name is that? Muddigan Ave 7C. Okay. Oh, love the singing. Tarot cards. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. Pesky Pests Pacification Co. All right. So apparently they thought they had pests. Turns out they didn't. There's glass on the floor. Oh, this one's locked. Okay. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best intention in mind. I guess I've always believed that an imperfect world is worth to strive for perfection. Ah, now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later. Let's put the volume. Yes. Yeah. Let's put the volume at super duper. Oh, wait. Spacebar? Oh. I don't have to read it. Okay. I love it. Okay. Kind of like it when they do that because I don't have to sit there and try and read someone's terrible cursive. Okay, the clock is broken at 10:37. Is there small children in here? Why am I opening up all the cupboards? Seriously, why am I opening up all the cupboards? Spacebar. Paint. Rose door, burnt umber and sienna. 25 brushes, 50 air fresheners, 10 kilograms of apples, and booze. 5? No. 10? No. 30. These paintings will get so dirty inside the house. In the kitchen? Why would you put a painting here? I figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat, you know. I bet even Remembrant occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Okay, I can touch it. That... Oh, it's a cauliflower. I'm like, that kind of looks like a brain. But we're going to go with cauliflower. Do we go in the creepy bathroom? Oh, bandages that have blood on them. Okay. Ugh, come, open, open. Rat poison. Okay. Oh. No water, no nothing? Okay. Okay. One of the waters doesn't work. Low knee prosthetics. How the hell did they fuck up the length? Oh, okay. So it's bigger than 88, I think? Can this flush now? Because I turned off the sink? No? Do we turn off that one? And then we can flush? I don't know why I want to flush so badly, but you know. Okay, we're just going to close the lid to the toilet then. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Okay. Oh my god, drawers everywhere. Just gonna open up everything. No keys? No keys. No keys? Oh, whiskey. There's quite a bit left. Okay. Nothing fancy in these. We read this one. Let's... Oh, it's locked. Okay. Yay, a basement. We're just gonna... Can't close the door. Can't close the door to the basement. What about this room? Can we... Is there a light switch? No? No light switch? Got a rat problem, fast, efficient, and discreet. Oh, and a rat trap. They think they had a rat. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, there's so many. They think they have a rat problem, but they really don't. Maybe it was just an excuse to have a whole bunch of rat poison in the house. Maybe someone actually got murdered with rat poison, but they're like, no, there was infestation, that's why. this one is locked, so we need to find a key. It goes in there. Okay, we're not going to the basement. Not yet. The basements are always the creepy place. Everything is just like really well lit. Oh, that looks like blood outside there. Oh my god. Burnt music paper. Who burns the music paper? Oh! Okay. I'm sorry, ghost. Holdra! Wait! Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought the dog was going through all the dog food. Music stopped. Music stopped. I'm gonna turn on every single fucking light. The receiver, the phone receiver. Someone ripped it off. Oh, a key. Sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Someone cheating on them? My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now, and I really do. That's why I have to agree to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is for the kids to get demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone. Okay. Sounds like this guy was going through something. Well, it was a cute photo. Oh, there was more. Okay. Yep. That's too gruesome for kids. Yep. Way too gruesome. Yeah, okay. Just a bit. Just a bit. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? An astounding investigation by Professor A. Alistair R. Maxwell from the something university uncovers the secret of this magnificent work by one of the all-time writers, Oscar Wilde. Was Dorian Gray real? No, he wasn't. I like how we're just randomly going through this person's effects. We can't call out either. It's a lot of random glassware. There's a door over there. There's a lot of blood over there. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Let's go outside first. I honestly don't know what to expect in this game. I don't know what to expect. No light switch. The warped mirror of the room is super creepy. It's a lot of blocks. Okay. Nothing really interesting in here. A weird room. Okay, I do have a key. Before I go into any of the creepy rooms, like the basement, the bedroom. Oh, why?
What?
Why?
Why not? The option was there.
The option was there. How do I use something in my inventory? Can I? Does it automatically use it when it is the correct thing? I don't want to go in the basement. Oh, yeah, it automatically uses it. Good one. It grabs his approval. The door locked behind me. The door locked behind me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. You guys both suck. You guys both absolutely suck. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sakes. Come talk to me when you've done before you go to sleep. I have a feeling that he didn't. Ugh. It's very awkward opening up some of these. Could be my angle because I'm scared of looking at the photo. That's a lot of alcohol. Okay, you ready? Ready? You ready? Okay. It's empty. Can I leave now? Can I? The house is different. Reconnect with your partner, rebuild your relationship, rediscover the joy of marriage. Can I, like, open the blinds? Just out of... Just out of reach. It's different again. Oh, the lady playing the piano. Going in circles. No. Save the date. Wedding thing. Okay. Eight, 5, 4. 8, 5, 4. 8, 5, 4. The past holds back. Look closer.
The most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
That's kind of possessive. That's a little possessive, dude. Never forget. Well, isn't that creepy? It's rocking on its own. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. It stopped rocking. Only one way to go. Overheating? I'm sorry. Open the window. I made a
No,
fire.
I'd be overheating anyway.
Oh.
Won't be stupidity.
Okay. Creepy doll. Got it. Oh my god. What the fuck? A light switch? I actually lifted my feet off the floor. Dust mice, even in my lungs. There's always more grotesque vermin dirt. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's the picture of Dorian Gray, and it just killed me. Awesome. My love. Which was going down for having a heart attack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll move the mic back a little bit. Is that better? Even though you've not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. I can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again, finally, a doctor told me that once I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. This was the basement I didn't want to go in. God, why is there a lever? Lever opens the door. Lever opens the door. Lever opens the door. Okay, good. There's that picture again. Where are they? Where the creepy boy is. Now there's a creepy photo. Awesome. Does this mean I get to leave? Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose.
That sounded creepy. I'm not that round. I haven't been in this room before. There was a rat, but I didn't see it. Okay, so we're just walking through rooms and it's going to change the room. While we slowly piece together what happened between these two people. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got blues really bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch, and she just burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, I know I'm promised not to rush you, and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off, but just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls from the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot, but of course, family comes first. He sold his soul to the devil so that he could be a better painter. Always nice to have a crying woman in the room. Do we just go? Nope.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Okay. Weird. Alright, left or right, Pride Claw? Left or right? Or anyone else for that matter. Left or right? Right? Ah, it's locked. The correct answer was left, apparently. No light switch. Empty boxes, empty bottles. Just a big old storage room. First step is the hardest. Okay. we're back in the kitchen. But it's nicer. The lights are on and everything. There's no pots and pans? Is this like before they moved in? Is there a ghost in here with me? Whoa. I don't know why I can open all of these. Just like things to interact with for funsies. Minced mice starving me out. Constantly sick. Okay. Okay. Ghost rattled in the walls. Fruit falling from random places. Let's go. Is it gonna get better? Is it gonna get better? Is the light gonna come back? Nope. It's not. I lost it. Shit. I should have just opened the door. Should have just opened the door instead of turning around. The door. Okay. The door has a wall behind it now. Okay. Okay, the door has a wall behind it. Just gonna close these. No, I can't close it. No, okay. There we go. Can't pick up any potatoes or anything. Can't pick up. Oh.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact. And
I was just gonna say, that looks like skin.
flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Well, isn't that creepy? And we're back in the canvas room. Oh no, don't crash on me now. Oh no, don't crash on me. Layers of Fear is not responding. Oh man, what a good night. What a bad night. First, my Song of Horror crashed in the first 5 minutes, so I had to restart my stream. Then I killed myself at the very end of the episode. Now Layers of Fear is crashing. No. I don't know if I like it saves as we go. I don't know if it saves as we go. Oh, it's like super crashing. It's not even closing. Okay, let's. Oh, there we go. Close the program. Okay. We've gotten 5 achievements out of 27 so far. Take 1,000 steps. Okay. See if this will work again. Hopefully it's saved. I hope it's saved. The whole game is about what doors you go through and what you touch and what you do first and stuff, apparently. Okay, so I'm in this room. Good. So it's saved. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes, then you're over the hump. What's so hard about that? Okay. The alcohol's gone. Dust mites. Hate even now. Oh, I get like a part of the note every single time. So wait. Okay, so is this the game? Every time I go through the house, I get more and more onto this. All right, so every time I go through the house, I discover more about the note, I discover more about the painting, and I find more of these stupid mice photo stuff everywhere. First, I looked for a canvas, not like any other canvas. I had to find a knife. Yep. I see. 1, 2, 3, 5 more to do. Okay. Shapeless dreams. Okay. So we just walk around the house, trying to figure out everything. Oh, I totally didn't see what that said. What a creepy ass old house. They're all locked. Not anymore. While I can certainly understand that you're upset and have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible, considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and this will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information for several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. So something happened to his wife. Something happened to his wife, who then needed skin grafts?
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Fire or acid? Yeah, it could have been fire. I quickly browsed through the achievements. There's a couple hidden ones. I wonder if one of the hidden ones is open up every single thing possible. Oh, to the attic. We're going to the creepy attic. Who's ready for this?
This kind of addict.
Oh, there's totally a fire burning in that room. Totally. I feel like if I stand over there, I'm going to fall down in it. What the fuck? Good night, good night, good night. See you later, Pride. Thank you for the parting moan. Following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known as to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia. Like expressions, involuntary facial movements, insomnia, unusual gestures or postures. Okay. Wake up your mind. Oh, we've been in this room and there's a creepy sound coming from it now. just exploded the room. Oh, look at the painting. Creepy. 165. One, 6, 5. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. Nope. Okay. 1. Nope, that was too far. 1. No, I just said once. 1, 6, 5. A key. Awesome. I found another key. To go in another crazy ass place. More blank canvases. Well, alright, let's try this again. Finally managed to play a little. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing, I won't lie, it drives me insane to not have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband, who said I should be resting. I know he means well, but how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? The worst thing is I could swear I smelled liquor on his breath. Please God, not this again. That's never good. I don't want to go in the room. Okay. Nope. Oh. It's not spinning in the mirror. The fake mirror. It cannot be undone. That's not my dogs, that's coming from the game. My dogs do not sound like this. There was totally a fire. I think you were right.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog.
Cat is not a dog.
Oh.
Why did he say, aw? You want this as well? So she was disfigured and crippled. Again, with the painting. Oh. Ugh. We only get to choose one. No. The fan broke. She's been at it again. Earlier in the day, I found more of her reviews. Little notes stuck to one of my latest paintings. Some of the most scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. I just can't believe she would use that against me. Worst thing is, when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of them. Like, I can't tell her handwriting. Jesus, does she really hate me that much, or is her mind starting to slip? I just don't know what to do anymore. I think she's going crazy, sir. Mm. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Grabs. I think it's gone. Mm-hmm. I'm creeped out. I'm creeped out. Let's go back to the... Are we finished this one so we can go back to the painting room? I'm melting the room with the song. This was their bedroom. Okay, so she had a skin graft and she had a prosthetic leg, which they messed up. Oh. Just, you know, put the room back to normal. No big deal.
I'm being enveloped.
I needed a jar and a plastic tube. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein.
'Cause, you know,
sucked on it. Blood
siphoning gas and siphoning blood, same thing.
tube in the jar and it just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Why didn't I think of a syringe? Oh, God. What did I do? Oh, good. Good, we finished that chapter. Paint some more. We'll paint some more. Hate even now, you deserve. Oh boy. So something about some gross ass skin. Okay.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, some of these are paintings that I found. Okay. It's like the whole game is like collecting. Finishing the painting and collecting. I'm just getting jump scared by whenever the stuff changes. Cool. Well, there's 4 more times where I'm form emerges. Oh, form emerges. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll get more than just a room exploding behind me. Maybe I'll get other stuff. But it is midnight, and I will continue this on Monday with more layers of fear. Who knows what this painting is going to turn out to be? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does my forehead hurt? I think from like squinting my eyebrows. Oh man. Oh. Entire time my heart rate would just be like feel like I don't breathe. And then every time you guys try to jump scare me with that stupid tenor sound or the fiance with his stupid knocking. God. Who has impeccable timing, by the way. Oh, look at that. There is an achievement for searching 100 drawers and cabinets, and I'm at 94 out of 100. Oh my gosh. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for scaring me. I'll see you guys later. Grabs, go to bed.